Let's see here. And let's see here, we gotta hunt down a lot more of these spiders. Lots more spiders.
Target something first.
Interesting. I'm gonna move this over here, move that up there, and this over here. Dusky lumps. Damn, no dusky lumps. Damn, no dusky lumps. Spiders, more spiders. Here's a spider. Found him. More spiders, probably. Alright, awesome. Head back to town. Turn in some quests. Let's see here.
Hello.
Don't go thinking that was too easy. Far greater dangers lurk deeper in the woods.
Safe travels. Well met.
I've been told there are signs of activity at Beggar's Haunt. People have reported seeing lights in the tower to the east of town. Few would be bold enough to stay that close to Deadwind Pass. You're the first to report since I've learned about this. Go. Check it out and make sure whatever's in there is human. I'm afraid all I've got to help here, Levin Dig. Stormwind forces are so taxed by greater evils that they can't spare a single footman to protect Darkshire. It's up to me and the rest of Night Watch to keep our homes safe. There's more threats here than just wolves, unfortunately. Rotting horrors roam near Blind's Mary's Haunt and the southeast outskirts. If they're not kept in check, they'll be visiting our homes in the night. Deal with the undead and report back to me for your bounty.
Have a good one. Well met.
Let's see here. Sell this stuff here. There we go.
Safe travels.
Well
Got
met.
the chef here. Were you able to find the 5 wolf skirt steaks yet? This skirt steak's the best part, if it's an efficient way to cook though. Here, have this recipe. It's a little different, but flank meat's easier to come by when you really need a meal. Hey, Levin Dig, did you get that lump meat for me? Ah, yes. Nice lump you have there. Let me just get the season with my secret spices. No looking, and get them to skittering in a skillet for a while. And although dusky crab cakes are my specialty, and I won't give out the recipe, here's a recipe for a dish that's almost as good.
For the Alliance.
Alright. What else we got here? Go talk to this hermit. Up and up and up we go. Hello, sir. Night Watch. Oh, passed right by a quest. What is this?
Need help?
My gnomish friend Cog has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. According to Cog's blueprint, what I need first is a way to reflect light. Remember a woman by the name of Mary who became well known around these parts for always carrying a looking glass. Perhaps you could track Mary down and see if she might lend us reflective service for this project. I believe she once resided in southern Duskwood.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright. Almost there. Okay.
You need something?
Oh, welcome, stranger. I'd offer you something, but there's not much here. Could I beg you to run some errands for a poor old hermit?
Have a
Okay.
good day. Good day to you.
Oh, what is a poor old man to do? I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away. I'm so old and feeble. I would never make the trip. Can you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madame Eva at her home on the Darkshire Square.
Safe travels.
Back into town. Down. Jump over his little flying buddy there. Hello, Night's Watch. Good evening, good evening.
Light be with you.
Ah, ghost hair thread is what you need, is it? I'm afraid I have none in stock, but I can make some for you, if you can supply the ghost hair. There's a poor sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts an old farmhouse in the hills south of Shire. Here, take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Then bring back the comb and I will glean from it the ghost hair I'll need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near that house.
Light bless you.
Alright. Track some hair down. Oh, and look at that. All the quests are conveniently located on the same area. Let's see here. Kill some of these guys. And that guy just randomly disappears. Ability. For sure. Oh, here's
What will
Blind Mary.
you require?
Oh, please don't look at me. I tore out these eyes with my own hands, but I still feel your gaze. I'm hideous, hideous. Please look away. What is this? A comb? It's lovely, and it glides through my hair as if it weren't the stiff, stringy horror that it is. Oh, if I only had a mirror. No! Take it. Take this comb away from me. I'm a monster, and no one will ever think me lovely again. And, why yes, I used to own a looking glass. The looking glass was one of my finest treasures until the incident. After that happened, I discarded it behind the barn. There was an insane ghoul who used to roam back there. Perhaps he picked it up. Rumor has it the devilish beast resides in the tranquil garden cemetery.
Our time.
Excuse me. Got enough of those guys. Need to head further up here. I'm gonna pull this guy, just know it. No? Oh, I could've swore I was gonna pull him. He's looking glass. Who am I in combat with? You explain that to me. Who am I in combat with? No one, that's right. Alright, back in town. So here's another quest to pick up, that's good. Let's go talk to the commander first.
Hey there.
Splendid, Levin Dig. For your service to the people of Darkshire, you shall be rewarded. Oh, thanks. There's even fouler undead left to deal with, Levin Dig. Tranquil Garden Cemetery, further south of town, is the place you don't want to be in caught of night. The bones that rise from the ground there are cunning enough to remember how to swing an axe or cast a spell. I shouldn't need to explain how dangerous that makes them. Proceed with caution, but remember the people of Darkshire that will suffer if you falter.
Be careful.
Alright. Ah, oh, darn it. My cat must have pressed a key here. Dang it, what key is that bound to? Oh. Dang it. There we go. Darn cat. Stepping on the keyboard. Darkness seems drawn inexorably to Duskwood. Master Caravan's quest is the exploitation of evil and heresy. Through our efforts, the people of Darkshire kept safe. You believe yourself worthy to join us? I once thought as you. Disillusioned by the complacency of the Watch, I joined Master Caravan. If you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through words. Test your skills against the Nightbane Worgen in Brightwood Grove. We'll see if you have what it takes to hunt these monsters.
Be careful.
Damn. Alright, let's talk to Madame Eva.
Greetings.
I sense that you have seen Blind Mary. You have my comb? I can make a spool of ghost hair thread with this, and have a few strands to spare. Here are some coins for those extra strands. Here's your thread, Levin Dig. It has 1,000 uses, from binding evil spirits to sewing life into inanimate objects. Alright.
Farewell.
Looks like we got a piece of... No, we will get a piece of gear. We haven't got one yet. Let's see here. Oh, further up here, we got a quest off to the left here.
What can I do for you?
I'm here because I received a letter from Brother Stalvin, who I haven't seen in years. On arriving here, I was told he was dead. The entire town refuses to offer any further explanation. Any mention of his name is met with terror and suspicion, as if I didn't have enough of that myself. I'm afraid of what will happen if my frustration and anger grows any further. I beg you, help me get to the bottom of this. Implore Cleric Daltrey for any information he may have on my brother.
We are bound by a common enemy.
Alright, buddy, yeah, no problem. As I walk into a wall. Turn in this quest to this guy.
Greetings.
I showed Cog the beginnings of our star-viewed machine. He was impressed. Did you happen to find a reflective device? Most superb. This will work perfectly. Many thanks. Now there is just one more item needed to complete this device. Cog's blueprint calls for a lens of some sort. The only lens I know of that would be large enough will be very difficult to acquire. There is an ogre by the name of Svarkthol, who resides in the mound in the southern Duskwood. If you can, bring to me his monocle and I will use that as our lens.
Light bless you.
Alright, an ogre with a monocle, huh? Up and up and up we go. figures haunt.
What can I do for you?
I need to string the ghost hair thread along my door and my windows to keep out unwanted spirits. Did you get it for me? Delightful. This will do splendidly. Here, good Levin Dig. Take this as payment for your honorable deed. Awesome. I need a bottle of a certain liquor. Zombie juice. Tavern keeps Smith's at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire should have some. And please hurry, Levin Dig. These nights get cold and I need that drink to put fire in my veins again.
See you around.
Oh, whoops, that was already mounted. Duh. Tater skins. Alright. Cool. I gotta head back in here.
Hey there.
You need some zombie juice, do you? That's some strong stuff. I don't usually get requests for it. If you bring me some rod blossoms, then I can brew you up a batch of zombie juice. Rod blossoms grow in strange places. They tend to flourish on dead things, and Duskwood has its fair share of those. I've seen a few of them growing at Tranquil Garden Cemetery lately. Check near the graves, but mind the dead that are walking out near there.
See you later. Hello.
Can I help you? You want to know about Stalbin? You're not the first, you know. We get outsiders coming through asking about him every so often. Always outsiders. Everyone who lives here knows better. You're out of luck anyway. I'm missing half the archives. Feral Wogan broke into the town hall night a few nights ago and tore the place to shreds. The documents you'll want are probably strewn all across Brightwood Grove by now, deep in the woods to the west. Not worth it if you ask me.
See you later.
Alright. Let's go to the hill, take out some Worgen, get those letters back. Do some key bindings here real quick. Multi-action bar, bottom left. Let's go shift 1, shift 2, shift 3, and shift 4. We'll just set that like that for now. Okay. Cool. Ah, darn it, accidentally. Key bindings, action bar, 1. Now we're cooking with Crisco. take this a little further. Alright, this is gonna take a second while I reorganize my bars, get some better keybinds going on here. Jack that over here. Get rid of the Blizzard Art bar. Stick that right there. And we're gonna go kind of like that. Okay. Put out the pet bar right there. Stance bar. I don't know. Right here, why not? And we'll leave those over there for now. That's fine. We're gonna go and stick my menu over here off the corner. The bag's right on top. That's fine. Get rid of bar 6 and bar 5 because we don't need them, at least not right now. Close that. Actually, no, we need that open. We're going to lock that. We're going to keybinds. And we're just going to get rid of all these real quick. And we're going to set that as Q. A, R, and F. So Z, X, C, and B. And these will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And make those character specific. Okay. And we're going to drag these down here. Oh, darn it. It redid them anyways. Power word shield at 1. Psychic scream at 2. Again. Q, E, R, and F. We'll make this C, Z, X, C, and V, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4 for now. Phonics again, and we're going to go interface panel. And character pane, we'll do Shift C. And that'll be a lot less annoying that way. That's a lot more comfortable. Much better. Back into town. Oh. Man, I want to be able to see that. We're going to go XP bar enable, and we're just going to slap that at the bottom, maybe. Oh, I have to engage that first vehicle bar over here.
How are you?
Look, sir, I don't really want any trouble. By the light, you actually went and got it. I'm shocked. I suppose I owe you thanks for returning it to the archives. If you're that serious about this, I'll help you, Levin Dig. I know where the other documents must be. I'm just too terrified to do anything about it. There's only a few places that those horrible Nightbane beasts gather when they're not prowling the forest. One of them's the rotting orchard to the south. They use the buildings there as their dens, so if they haven't just eaten the other documents, you might find one there. But you have to search their lairs thoroughly, I would wager.
Safe travels. Light be with you.
Impressive, Levin Dig. It would seem that you are capable enough to handle yourself. Perhaps a more suitable challenge could be found for one of your abilities. Let's see here, purified disease. Okay. The Worgen infestation stretches further than Brightwood Grove. To the south on the very edges of Shire itself, the rotting orchard is host to even more of the savage beasts. The Worgen there are more cunning, Levin Dig, but just as savage and evil. They conjure foul shadows to tear their enemies apart from the distance. Go to the rotting orchard and slay the shadow weavers to keep the town safe.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, head off this way, take care of these quests. Kicking ass, taking names. Just, is that a random spinning hammer? I think it is. Get some more rock blossoms. This is a... There's a spinning hammer there, and it's stuck. Impressive. Here. skeletal mages. Go. It's the last one behind the building here. Five out 5. We're gonna go this way. Oh no, spider. Alright, back to the commander.
What can I do for you?
The people of Shire thank you, Levin Dig. You have proven yourself to be a great ally to the Night's Watch. Alright, some new shoulders.
See
All
you
about
around.
that life. Tavern keeps smiths.
You need something?
Hi, Levin Dig. You have those rot blossoms for me yet? Oh, good. You got the rot blossoms. I'll whip up the zombie juice. It's strong stuff, I'll warn you. Anyway, here's your zombie juice. And be careful with this stuff. It's strong enough to raise the dead.
Have a good one.
That's strong enough to raise the dead. Head up to this guy, get him his zombie juice.
Hey there.
Need that zombie juice to keep me warm on these cold nights. Did you get it for me? I sure did. 1,000 thanks, Levin Dig. You warm an old man's heart with your foolish, with your kindness. Here you are, friend. Take this as a token of my gratitude. Alright.
See you around. How are you? Have a good one.
Read that quest. Ogre Thieves. A few weeks ago, I was picking herbs far from my house and a band of ogres attacked me. I ran, and I was forced to leave behind a crate of precious tools and herbs. After they chased me off, the ogre swaggered back to the ogre mound in southern Duskwood. I'm sure my crate is somewhere near the mound. Please, Levin Dig, retrieve this crate for me. I miss it sorely. Gotcha. Well, before we take care of that for you, old guy, we're gonna go over to the rotting orchard.
can I do for you?
Oh, nothing, good sir. So on my way out to take care of some pests. Turn down this way. Welcome to the rotting orchard. Slick. This is what we're looking for. These pages over here in the corner. It's our journal. Dodge. Oh no! I have no qualm with your kind anymore. Leave me alone. They are clearly not the Worgen that joined the Alliance. Probably should be like glowing black and whatnot when I'm talking to the townsfolk.
Need help?
You performed well against the Shadow Weavers, Levin Dig. But even now, years after their first arrival, there seems to be many to replace the ones we kill. I will put my faith in Master Kirvin. No doubt he will get to the bottom of this problem. Your previous accomplishments have convinced me that you are ready to take on the toughest Worgen infesting the woods. Of the Worgen that have made their new home here, the vile Fangs and the Tainted Ones have proven the most dangerous. They've settled down near some of the caves and in the mine to the south. From far away you can even see the light from their bonfires.
Good day to you.
You're back in one piece. I see. This was all you found? It's bad news, I'm afraid. This isn't all of it. You should let it go, Levin Dig. The only place left to look is Roland's Doom. That's the mine south of town and the largest lair of Worgen at Duskwood. Nobody in Darkshire has ever made it back from that place alive. In fact, some of the records I have here imply that it's where the monsters first came from. Who knows what evil's lurking in there? Please, Levin, just give it up. Just forget about this whole thing, never speak of it again.
See you later.
Sorry, pal. Can't do that. I got a world to save. Right, get out of town and we'll power up. Turn on our Kaioken. Ciao. No, Spider. My stick. Holy crap!
I need to target something first.
I turned into a Worgen. That's pretty badass.
I don't have a target.
Muddy journal pages. Awesome. More time back into town.
Greetings.
Levin Dig, to be honest with you, I believe that you would get this far. But you are clearly a priest to be reckoned with. In fact, if you wish to formally join Master Kiravin's struggle, I will gladly write for you a letter of recommendation. Here you go, Levin Dig. Bring this message to Master Kiravin. Quickly removes a piece of faded parchment and offers it to you. A few more like you, and we'll outnumber the Night Watch. Perhaps then we could complete the work that we few carry on today.
Be careful.
Let's see here. Oh, got all kinds of upgrades down here. Cool. That'll help. Archaeology.
You need something?
I told you, Levin Dig, it's not worth you pursuing. You actually went and got it? I don't know whether to call you brave or insane. Well, once again, my archives thank you. You've recovered everything. Everything except the last page. Which I've got right here. Don't look at me like that. You'll understand when you read it. Some even say it's cursed, you know. In fact, I was relieved when the Worgen broke it and made off with these. Take it. Take all of it, in fact. I thank you for recovering my archives, but I don't want anything to do with this ever again. Please, just leave me be.
Have a good one.
Let's see here. Jonathan Kiravin.
Greetings.
Yes, what is it? Make it quick. I have pressing matters to attend to. Excuse me for my cold reception, Levin Dig, but as I'm sure you could tell, I am an extremely busy man. I see that you have impressed Kalor, and I assure you that is no small feat, and that he has given his recommendation. There are unsavory types afoot, Levin Dig, and we can use the help of all who have proven themselves. We battle against demons, the undead, and those who would provide them aid. Be vigilant, be wary, and trust no one who would not give aid to our cause. Glory under the lights.
For the Alliance.
Nice. Another upgrade.
We've been walled up for far
You're back.
too long.
Did you find anything about my brother? I can't thank you enough. I had hoped for this to be a joyous reunion, but the more I learn, the less glad I am to have asked. But I must know. This can't be. My brother was strong-willed, But such vileness, such sickness and violent, bloody evil. Tobias brings a hand to his face, averting his gaze. I must have answers. I need to know how I got that letter. I need to know if Stalvin really did this. I need to know why. Take my ring, Levin Dig. Bring it to Madame Eva. That woman is a follower of old arts and makes no secret of it. Call it madness, but I'll try anything at this point.
Farewell.
Alright. Back down to Madame Eva. Back down we go. Take a ride.
King's honor, friend.
What dark whispers guide you to my door, priest? How interesting. Been quite a while since I've seen such a ring. I'm afraid I cannot give Tobias the answers he seeks, but I can help you find the only person who can. Stalvin Mismantle. Take the ring into the woods to the north to Manor Mismantle, where Stalvin's body was buried. Enter, and hold the ring before you. Let the waning moon pour its light through the ring, and the spirits will answer your call. Take heed, Levin Dig. The questions of the living can offer more comfort than the answers of the dead.
Go with honor, friend.
Up we go. Let's see here. It's over that hill. Can I get in from this side? I think I can. Yeah. My ring. Who holds my family ring? Tobias, is that you? Brother. Tobias. Tell me it's not true, brother. Tell me you didn't die a murderer. It's all true, brother. Every word. You doubted it? But why? How could you? You know why. Surely you felt anger. Anger so foul and vicious it makes you want to tear someone to shreds. Aren't you feeling it right now? Whoa. I'm dead dude fighting a war again.
I need to guard something first.
Cool. Didn't exactly expect Tobias to be a werewolf, but or a worgen, what have you. Chicken fried chicken.
Ain't you a shipper looking one?
Master Harris may have been right. It would have been better to leave the past behind. I've got a new life now. Whether it's of a monster or man is up to me. As for you, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance, regardless of the outcome. Please take this with my thanks. I'm trying to keep my true self hidden away from the people of Darkshire. They seem to react poorly to Worgen. There are more of us here, though, beyond the city. The companions I first traveled here with searched the woods for wild Worgen. They believe some of them, ones with telltale signs, can still be returned to sanity. I'm not quite ready to rejoin them. Please send word to Apprentice Fess at the crossroads west of town that I'll be staying at Darkshire a while longer.
Watch your back.
Let's see here. Got some walking to do here. switch mounts here, I think. I don't know. Why not? Let's go the unpainted Mechanostrider. Let's see here. Let's see here. Show me. 20, 25, 25, 30. Oh man, I hate Stranglethorn Vale. I think I'm gonna go up north instead. Head her over to Kalendor. I think Kalendor, I don't do enough questing over there.
What's your story?
Tobias is staying in town still. Master Heron warned him not to pursue his brother's fate. We all lead new lives now, after all. The past is hard to let go of.
Keep your chin up, eh? Oi.
I need a large amount of corpse weed for Master Harris's concoctions. It's difficult to obtain, but we can't let our supply dwindle. Corpse weed is tough enough to tangle with. The plant will get you before you get it, if you're not careful. But if you'd like to help out, I'll eagerly pay you for any you gather yourself. You'll find plenty of it all over the Jorgen stead to the southeast. My kinsmen at Raven Hill are concerned with curing the feral worgen in these forests. The condition itself cannot be lifted, but sanity can be restored to those not too far gone. While most here have proven beyond help, we keep an eye out for those that retain vestiges of their minds. Attachments to the old lives. I've seen a lone worgen lurking in Jorgen Farmstead, digging in a pile of dirt between the buildings. Could you check out that pile and see if he's left anything?
Let the light of the new moon guide you.
Light be with you.
Hail, priest. Care to lend a hand for the people of Darkshire? There's a huge ogre mound just down the hill there. The Splinterfist ogres usually keep to themselves, but they've got a bad habit of attacking travelers. Just the other day I saw one drag off a poor man's horse for food. He's lucky it left him behind. The Night Watch wants only to risk its few members in the defense of more immediate threats, me included. But if you kill some of those ogres for me, I'll pay you for your deed.
For the Alliance.
Down it down. Over this way. Dang it. I want up the mound. snap. Where'd he go? Disappeared. Oh, good stretch.
I got a bad feeling.
Do you have the corpse suite? Thank you, priest. I'm sure the Worgen that may be returned to sanity with the potion this will make would thank you too. Nice. Sounds like a close call, but he ran off without harming you further. He might be still fighting it. Master Harris must know. Master Harris will want to know of this immediately. Here, take this package of corpse weed down on the road to the camp at Raven Hill. Tell them what we saw at Jorgenstedt.
Good day.
Let's see here. Touch of Darkness causes 592 shadow damage over 24 seconds and heals the priest for 50% of the damage dealt. If Vampiric Touch is dispelled, the dispeller flees in horror for 3 seconds. That's interesting. I'm not taking any guild invitations until I have maxed my level. Nice, nice. Abercrombie's crate. Head in here real quick. Ended.
can I do for you?
I saw you drop a few of them from here. Nice work. Here's your reward on behalf of the Night's Watch.
Light bless you.
Almost there.
What can I do for you?
The dead cry for solace. The anguish echoes the wind. This is a tragic land, with a history of violence and despair. While many of the dead roam in the flesh, some are simply lost souls wandering in confusion. They deserve to be put at ease. Many of these souls gather at the Adel Setho town to the south, appearing before travelers. The censer of holy incense sway before the forlorn spirits, and let the offering of its gentle scent give them peace. Rebels without a clue. Several hours ago, Stormwind's captain Curzon brought a brigade into Stranglethorn Vale on a mission whose details are still murky. Curzon swiftly descended into madness, as did his men, except a few rebels who made it their mission to undo the evils that Curzon had wrought. As I said, that was years ago. I'm now hearing rumors that Curzon is dead, but those rebels still persisted their rebellion. If you wish to investigate, you'll find them at a camp at Stranglethorn's northern border.
Let the light of the new moon guide you.
Let's talk to Jittas.
Hey there.
Master Harris requires many regions for his serums. He has me gather them for him. Most of it's not so bad. I mean, the corpse weed is pretty bad, but it's not as bad as the widow venom. Have you seen those widows around here? The hatchlings are the size of a man. Even with a gun, I can't stand to go out hunting them. It's just too terrifying. If you'll go do it for me, I'll gladly pay you. Just bring me back some widow venom. You'll find them in the woods to the east, just north of the road.
See you later.
In Oliver Harris. What brings you out this way, my good sir? Welcome to our humble camp. I wouldn't call it pleasant, but it's at least somewhat private. Beg your pardon? I'm working at the farm. What we do here is not a cure. The transformation cannot be removed once inflicted, but the mind. The mind can be restored through alchemy, if enough is left intact. This Worgen you've encountered sounds like he's fighting to stay aware, Levin Dig. We've got to find him again. If he's fled to the Jorgen stead, search the Adel stead to the south. He may be lurking in one of the buildings. Inject him with this ampule to tranquilize him. You'll need to be quite close. Alright. For all of that, I think we're going to go ahead and fly back to Darkshire and turn in a couple quests.
Hello.
See you around.
Alright.
King's honor, friend.
Were you able to convince Zarkvo to lend his monocle for our experiment? At last! The stargazing device is complete. Thank you, Levin Dig. Now I can continue my research.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, then we gotta talk to Abercrombie up here.
What can I do for you?
Do you have my crate? If so, then please, give it to me quickly. Thank the Nick. Well, thank you, Levin Dig. You have more than earned your reward. Happy nights ahead. Out here on the outskirts of town, it's a wonder the walking dead haven't eaten me. In fact, just yesterday, a pack of ghouls was pounding on the walls of my tower. I want to make an effigy, a kind of scarecrow for ghouls. To do that, I need some ghoul ribs. You can find plenty of them on fetid corpses wandering Manor Mismanel's grounds north of Darkshire. Get the ribs for me, and I'll repay you with some coin.
Safe travels.
Awesome. Let's walk through the hills. Walk through the hills. Yeah. Alright. That ghoul didn't have any ribs.
Hello.
I'm sure you could find plenty of ribs in the Raven Hill as well, but you might not want to wander so far at night. Ah, thanks. These will do just the trick. Take this note to Elo Ebenlock, the mayor of Darkshire. He and I are old friends, and when he reads it and discovers what you did for me, I'm sure he'll be just as happy as I am.
Have a good one.
Alright. Abercrombie guy just doesn't seem like he's all there. Got a few marbles loose. For sure.
Well met.
A letter. What is this all about? Elo looks at the letter and immediately pales. You fool! You've doomed us all! You're not the first fool to be manipulated by Abercrombie. That doddering old man is known as the Embalmer to us. He's a vile necromancer and a blight upon this town. And now, sewn together and given life by the very materials you brought him, his horrible creation approaches. That hideous creature will be upon us in mere moments. If you have any heart, Levin Dig, you'll help the Night Watch drive off the abomination and save our town.
Or the Alliance.
Yeah, I thought something might have been up there. Go.
Greetings.
Thank the light he's gone. I'll say you've made amends by helping save the lives of those here, Levin Dig.
Be careful.
Right, that seems like good as any time to leave Darkshire and move on to greener pastures. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not going into Stranglethorn. Not doing it.
Can I help you?
We are gonna go ahead and fly to. Well, first we'll fly to Storm. We'll take the
Farewell.
tram to Ironforge. That's what we're gonna do. Good stuff, good stuff. Darn, just missed the tram, and it was the good one too. Any second now. Just heading to Kalimdor Shire, just taking a little bit. Just got done with Dark Shire. That was good. Just gonna run over here. Let's see here. Oh, Shift J. Darn it. Shift J. Shift J. No? Okay, I guess I'll go to the Arathi Highlands. That'll be fine. I'm just not going to Stranglethorn. Not about that life. Let's see here. Have a whole lot of toys, but I'm looking for a specific one. that will help.
How are you?
Pretty good. Take me up
Keep your
here.
feet on the ground.
Go. Floating along. Airfield. So, how are you doing today? Oh, awesome. I'm glad. I've had people peeking in and out, but nobody stays for more than a couple of minutes. Right on, right on. Let's get done leveling in Shire, and because I hate Stranglethorn Vale, I'm gonna go to the Wrathy Highlands instead. Wonder what level is that's 30, 20. 20 to 25. Stone Talon Mountains. Definitely not. So, where'd you end up having to go? Ah.
Need help?
For sure.
Be careful. Have a good one.
Hi.
Archmage Melon sent me to collect reagents for him. I was at a loss at how I was gonna collect the items. Now that you're here, I think my problem's solved. I need weatherbark tarts and weatherbark medicine pouches. Could you find those for me? A weatherbark lived to the southeast of Arathi.
Off with you.
Moving on. Yeah. Chicken fried chicken. 10-4. Shop. Find some more of those witch doctors. There we go. 3 more of those to go. How do I steer Leader drumming? He's clearly not drumming anymore. Awesome sauce. if there's any more witch doctors over here. So go to a different camp or something. That's fine. I guess I still need a couple more witherbark tusks so I can kill these guys. Alright. That's what I like about high school girls. They say the same age. I said same age, they keep on getting. Wait, I got that totally backwards. Crap, you're online. Alright, now just track down some of those medicine pouches. For sure. come on. How can you not have a medicine pouch? There we go. Hell no. There never are. Well, Raptor. Settle down, old chap. Whoa!
Great to meet you.
Have you had any luck so far? Not bad. Since it's clear you've got your head on straight, I was hoping you could help us with a more pressing job. It's Levin Dig. Sorry to short you up here earlier. And no, that ain't a pun. I figured out where Treyland's first item ended up. Koagresh has it in Boulder Fist all. And by the way, he was throwing down them blasts to ice at his kin to keep them in line. But he must be close to figuring out how to use all of its powers. Boulder Fist Hall south of here, and then east of Thendal Spin. Find the ogre and get back that wand. While you're gone, I'll figure out what we're gonna do about Stormguard.
See you soon.
Alright. Questing. Oh yeah. It's okay. There's a lot of running around, a lot of back and forth quests. But I don't know. It's better than Stranglethorn. How's it going, sir? How are you today? Whoa!
I need to target something.
quest in here. What the hell? There we go. Cool beans. Oh yeah, they're straight up legit. The new floating animations and yeah, just awesome. There we go. Got what we were after. Head back out. Alright. Back to Refugee Point, here we go. If we don't get mobbed on the way there. Oh. Here we go. No, Spider. I have no qualm with you. Oh, right on. How, yeah, 'cause I haven't really touched it all. How is it? How's it going there? Yeah. I don't know. After what I've seen of the next X pack, I just want the next X pack to come out like now.
You got my attention.
Our goal is the one, Levin Dig. Focus on that now. Oh wait, you got it? Brilliant, Levin Dig. 1 item and 3 more to go, based on my list. The other 3 items all in Stormguard. Take a rest and get your strength back. The next phase of my plan will require a bit more time and effort. Come back to me after you've gotten a warm meal and some rest. Alright, you all rested? Here's our next step. There are ogles all around the Tower of Arathor in Stormguard. We're gonna need a ward to get you against the tower's defenses. But to do that, we're gonna need some gems the Boulderfist Shaman have to take in a liking to. I took them out of the tower, but they're not gonna stay in their possession for long. Get one of them gems and bring him to Kristen. He knows the spell to enchant it.
Watch your back.
Still can't accept the quest. I must be too low level for those ones yet. That's all right. Just like this next expansion is actually just going to be Well, at least to start out with, it's just Horde versus Alliance. It's not going to be some, like, weird enemy we gotta fight in space, or... I don't know. Or we gotta go back in time, or to another planet. I just like the fact that we're just going to be fighting each other. Right. Oh, it's not going so well. Okay. Just barely pulled that one off. But we did get what we were coming after. So we got that going on. Do I happen to have any random food in here? There we go. Close enough. Good enough. Oh, good.
What can I do for you?
Levin Dig. Hello again. Have you found an Azure gate yet? You amaze me, Levin Dig. Well done again. Give me a moment to cast the proper spell, and you'll be ready. Here's what you're looking for. Trelane's Phylactery, Trelane's Orb, and Trelane's Ember Agate. All three should be in chests within the tower. You shouldn't have a problem opening the chests on your own. You just have to be careful of the ogres. You'll need to have your weapons at the ready. Those ogres find out you're there and stealing from them, and they'll be sure to put the hurt on you. Be careful, and good luck.
Go with honor, friend.
What? I didn't even see that guy back there. sound effects are pretty cool too. I like that. Something. Instant void bolts. Oh yeah. I must have missed one on the way up here. That's fine. Let's get on the way down. This is actually my first time playing a priest, so just getting the hang of it here. Where's it? Oh, there it is. That guy there. Up and out. Appreciate that. We'll go up and slay those syndicate mercenaries too. Let's see here. Torin running around. Some sneaky ones out here. Oh. Ah, darn it. Tori got him.
something first.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for just come checking out the stream. Bow. Jeez, can't find enough of these guys. Oh, there's a guy that just spawned.
I'm out of range.
Darn
I
it.
don't have a target.
Darn it! Aha! I yanked to that one. I don't think that one. Right? There we go. Alright, head back to refuge point. Almost called it refugee point. Ew, I've got enough syndicates. Leave me alone. That guy seemed nice enough. I don't know who that is. Yeah, yeah.
What can I do for you? See you around. Need help? Be careful.
I supply only the finest goods.
Every single one of these guys say they supply the finest goods, but I'm pretty sure I've seen somebody with better goods.
Safe travel.
Alright, turn to this quest here.
What can I do for you?
That's funny. You'll do this, and I'm sure the Maitland will be more than pleased with you. Melon couldn't have asked a worthier person to come here and aid us, Levin Dig. You've done a grand job. I'd be pleased to see what an overwhelming success our mission has been. You're alright, Levin Dig. It's not every day you come across a so-called hero that has a clue of what they're doing once they get this far from home, so I'll let you in on some more work. I've got a friend by the name of Shakes O'Brien. He's the captain of the crew of the pirates, the Blackwater Raiders. Good man, respectable as pirates go. A dock at Faraday's Cove, hidden along the southern shore. I'm sure O'Brien will have lucrative jobs for you if you're interested. And I used to having quite the home back in Ironforge. That is, I did until I was booted out to make way for the gnomes. I couldn't stop a bunch of trogs with all them gizmos and machines. And I have to pay for their weakness? No, sir, no longer. Go to Gnomeregon and talk to Commando Murdoch. Sure, he's a gnome, but his crew, Safe, I think they call him, are going to take Gnomeregon back. Go, I want my house back.
Safe travels.
Wanted, Mirez Cowell. Bounty has been placed on the head of Mirez Cowell, a high-level advisor and operative to the Syndicate. She is last seen within the Syndicate-controlled territory of Stormguard. Bounty may be collected from Captain Niles. Be warned, Mirez is a skilled and cunning warlock, known for her trafficking with demons. Extreme caution is advised when hunting her. Stormguard militia has placed bounties on the heads of Lord Falconcrest and his bodyguard Otto. Falconcrest heads the Syndicate's efforts in the Arathi Highlands, and his death would cause a major disruption in those efforts. His bodyguard Otto, although not a strategic target, is a fierce opponent and has killed dozens of our defenders. Their bounties may be collected from Captain Niles. Fudge cakes. Give me a swig of my drink real quick. Head back over to Stormguard. Or Stromguard, I guess it would be. Up in town. It's pretty nifty how they got that hanging up everywhere. And here's another thing that bugs me. You got Argus up there, which is fine. But you can see it from both Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms. This bugs me. Because if we're on a sphere, then how can you see it from both continents? God, I don't know. Ah, darn it, somebody already slayed him. Let's see here. Huh, interesting. Oh, here we go. Alright. And then we get some more of those badges. Just out of curiosity, how's the quality on my stream? I mean, is all my volume settings good and it look pretty decent then? Just a notch. There we go. That's one of those things that's kind of you have to play around with, because like you can't like check it yourself because you're gonna get feedback loops and then you just like it's gonna be jacked up anyways. Bam! Whizzle-wops. Yeah. I get that. And, I don't know, I'm just... Oh, yeah. I'm just kind of, like, wicked tired of the green fire. Like, I've had enough of things that are green and made of fire. way too many of these dudes back here. No, I didn't. Damn it. There we go. I could live with purple fire. I'm just tired of trudging around in ugly environments, huh? I want to fight somewhere that's pretty for once. Right. This new PvP, I actually did some more looking into that whole thing where they're getting rid of PvP realms. And that actually sounds pretty legit now that I've actually thought about it. Like, if one day I just feel like questing and doing PvP at the same time, I could just be like, bloop, turn it on. I don't have to, like, start a whole brand new character in a different realm to go fudge around with it. Yeah.
Can I help you?
Have you retrieved any Stormguard badges, Levin Dig? The Syndicate must learn that they cannot profit from our dead. Thank you, Levin Dig. We'll inform the families of these fallen soldiers that they were killed in battle. It will be grim news to bear, but it is better than the uncertainty of a missing loved one. Sweet, new shoes. Greetings, priest. You have a report to make? You took down Merez's cowl? Well done, Levin Dig. Well done indeed. Merez Ministar Stromguard defenders, and it is rumored she was an emissary between the Syndicate and some other darker power. We're glad to see that she'll no longer apply her powers against us. Falcon Crest and Otto are dead too? Wonderful. Here's your reward, Levin Dig. I'm happy to pay it.
Farewell.
What's on your mind?
I've scouted all over these highlands, Levin Dig, and there's one thing I found I haven't been able to explain. To the northeast of here, there's a circle of stones like the others you'll find everywhere in Orathi, but the largest and most imposing of them built into the mountainside itself. Just between you and me, I heard voices while I was there. Whispers of the earth. If you're a curious type, you could go see for yourself.
Watch your back.
Damn torch. Oh man. The shard pulses softly, and a whisper slowly echoes through your head. Help. My name is Misriel. I am a princess of the earth, and my captors, the giants, have trapped me deep beneath the Arathi highlands. These crystal shards are the only way I can speak with the surface world. Please help me. Allies of the giants, the dry whisker kobolds, have a shard like this one in their dry whisker gorge to the east. To power the cluster, you must gather motes of Misriel from the kobolds and apply them to it. I beg you, Levin Dig, aid me. What's this? Oh, okay. And it's kind of interesting. I'm also streaming to, I guess they changed, it was called Beam, but I guess they're calling it Mixer now. And I'm also streaming to YouTube, but nobody's watching there, just you.
Well met.
Refuge Point sent you? Good to know they're still there. We've got some interesting things to check into here, priest.
Safe travels.
It's funny. Ken and I have been through so much together, and here we find ourselves back on Arathi, like so many years ago. We broke up a plot to create a new plague right here, her and I. It doesn't look like the Horde learned their lesson, because they're all over this farm yet again. Their undead courier is shuffling around as obvious as daylight. If you want to help, find the courier and bring back whatever they're carrying.
Have a good one.
And it's called Mixer. You can reach it at mixer.com/TGAMSHOE. All right, that courier's on the road here somewhere. Oh, there it is. That's funny. appreciate you helping looking for that courier, Levin Dig. While you were gone, Ken saw an apothecary come out of that same house to the south of here. I'm confident that they're up to no good. I just need proof of it before we go off and do something rash. You had any luck yet? Apothecaries yet again. You'd think they'd get the message. Let's see what it is this time. Quiet begins to go through the folder. Expansion, controlled territory. These undead aren't cooking up anything new, but they're planning to roll over all of Arathi. We need to disrupt their plans. I'll keep a lookout from here. You go with Kin and get those invasion plans. We're not going to let these walking corpses even know what day it is out here. And keep her safe, you hear me?
See you around. How may I help?
The plague took our friends and family, but it was the Forsaken that took Finn. They're just as bad as the Scourge. I'll destroy every one of them with my own hands if I have to. When you're prepared, come let me know. We'll get started right away. Alright, Levin Dig. I'm ready if you are, shall we?
Farewell.
Dang it, misclick. I gotta catch after. Here we go. Let's see here, then we got oh boy. That almost sucked. My kind of hope is that if I'm just keep streaming consistently every day, that eventually something will fix this. Oh no! Crap! Ah, dang it, it already called it a failed quest. Freaking crapola. That quest is like half an hour for it to reset. Macri. Macri? Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop streaming now. I'm probably gonna get on my DK or something. Mickery. I haven't. Been streaming for about 3 hours now. Maybe, I don't know yet. Let me just get off here. I'm gonna grab something to eat and I'll be back in a little bit.